In a world full of goal wipers, all hope appeared lost. But from the scrum, one clan emerged. This is that clan, and these are our wars. What's going on, guys? It's Patrick, aka Loach from Clan Warroad. Gonna bring you a nice little war recap from one we just wrapped up with Quebec. You can see we did pretty good, 7 3-stars to their 5. Now this was only a 10 versus 10 war, and the reason being we tried to split up the clan and set up a couple of scrimmage clans to get a little inner clan war action going on. Unfortunately, we did not pair, so we had 3 10 versus 10 wars going on randomly. And this one here was at home station in Warroad, and it started off very well. I mean, we got a couple of big attacks in early, and it was kind of a scary war because they had 3 Town Hall 11s to R0, and I think the Town Hall 10s were even. They had a couple more Town Hall 9s too, so we were definitely at a disadvantage at the Town Hall. They were rushed, but still, when you're going up against 3 Eagle Artilleries and a couple extra Inferno Towers, you're definitely at a disadvantage. But we put some really sweet attacks together to just bury these guys, and they, unfortunately for them, could not attack very well on our Town Hall 10. So starting here with Andrew, he is coming with the Dragon Rage, and he's got that first air defense zapped and quaked away. And he comes in with some dragons right here from the bottom right, and he is just going to rage them up to the Town Hall. And I was a little worried about funneling here, but the one good thing is, so see right there, you had these 2 tail away. But once we get into the core area, the heroes, the clan castle, everything draws those dragons right into the heart of the base, so they are able to torch the Town Hall quickly. And yeah, see, even over here you got 3 and you got 2, so the funneling was not perfect. It's something what you want to do is kind of, you would, to start the raid, drop 2 here, drop 2 here, and then just give them a couple seconds to work, and then master drags here, so that you got the ones going on the edge there. And yes, it worked out in this raid. Unfortunately, if the middle dragons get going faster than your flank dragons, they have a tendency to pull out to the outside and miss the Town Hall. But it didn't matter. This raid, it worked out. One other thing I would note is when I do this kind of raid, I always like to go at the Town Hall. So if there is a lava hound in there, the dragons will destroy it, and it never gets pulled out of the clan castle, so that if you do need to drop your heroes to go for that Town Hall, they don't get distracted by that lava hound or anything else that might be in there, balloons for instance. So just a couple of little points on that attack, but overall we're wrapping up here with, I think, 80%. A very nice 2-star against this Town Hall 10, and this was an early attack to get us kick-started, so kind of a feel-good attack for us when we were a little bit nervous because of the Town Hall disadvantage. Getting on to the 3-star attacks, Dumpster Cat. This video is all for you, man. This was a huge attack. So you can see he's going up against the Town Hall 11, and rushy, right? I get it, but you got to consider how impactful that Eagle Artillery and even 2, what are these are level 1, right? Level 1 Infernos are going to be. Those 3 defenses are difficult to plan for, and they will wreck a lot of attacks. But the first thing he does here, look at that, got a double bomb out of the way, and he draws the clan castle. We're going to poison that really quickly. You see we got a zap going on, that air defense, and a quake on the Eagle Artillery just to soften up. That thing has 4,000 hit points, so putting a quake on it is going to definitely make it go down quicker. 4 balloons are enough. No, 6 balloons are enough to take out that Eagle Artillery, and now that is out of the raid, and we are going to get moving with the main effort of the attack here with the Lava Hound. 3 Lava Hounds from the right side with balloons targeting all of those defenses, and we got a nice wide deployment of the balloons. They're going to just wall their way into the base. You can see that Inferno Tower is already doing some work on those balloons, but we're going to haste them up here in just a second and rush them to that first Inferno and take care of it. And on the bottom we have that second Inferno that got froze. So that's perfect, giving those balloons some time to get there, and everything just paths perfectly to those Infernos. The ones up top just broke away very nicely, and the hastes were just well timed, along with that freeze to rush them in there, even when the balloons were getting low on health. And look at that, all of the Lava Hounds explode at once. So cleaning up all of these high hit point structures, and you'll see down here we got the Queen doing some work, and she starts to start to run into trouble right about here when all of these skeleton traps pop, and she gets really low on health, but she is able to overcome those skeletons. And the minions and pups up top have continued on their cleanup efforts. The king is going to go down, and this queen is getting really low. We were all kind of nervous watching this attack to see if she could actually get it done, but she did survive the skeleton traps. And there are plenty of minions, even though they all get toasted by that wizard tower. Plenty of troops left to clean this up. So huge 3-star. Nice work, Dumpster Cat. Sweet looking air raid. Really appreciated the effort on that. It was much needed. And then the rest of this stuff was just the Town Hall 9 business. Starting with Scrotus here, he comes with a Go-Ho, and this attack is kind of funny because I watched it live, and the whole time I was saying to myself, no, because his entire deployment I would have done differently. But it's a good thing he did this attack and not me, because if I had done it, I probably would have failed it, because everything he did worked out perfectly. So starting out with the golems on the bottom, taking care of some giant bombs, that's really nice, and we are funneling our way right into these heroes and skeleton traps and getting the clan castles pull. Huge heal spell right there, keeping that king up, and I think the golems in there are getting a little bit of refreshment too, with a poison to take care of the clan castle. And the queen had to use her ability early, but she finally jumps her way up and starts helping out with the clan castle. Now the king uses his rage ability, and he's able to take out, he's getting really low, but he does manage to help take out one last Tesla and tank just a little bit longer on those expos. On the other side we have the hogs coming in, and then from up top too, so we just had hogs coming everywhere in the center. Tanks are all dead except the queen is taking care of one of the expos, and we just used our last heal. So it was looking pretty nerve-wracking at this point, but he pulls through. That one bomb on the left-hand side there aren't enough hogs there for it to affect the raid too much, and at this point, with the queen still up and tanking, the final expo goes down, and we saved one archer for cleanup, and she is going to have her hands full, but we have plenty of hogs, we have no traps to worry about, we have the queen still taking care of business. So this raid is going to wrap up. Like I said, a little unconventional hog deployment there, going against the symmetry base. It was kind of cool though, just getting everything to collapse right on the center, and luckily the heroes were able to just really put in some hard work in that core to provide some cover. So cool attack. Once again, all of these attacks were so huge, and they were all fresh hit attacks. So just to come in here and 3-star right away, hopefully it demoralized them. It was a huge boost to us. And then we had Ramadi. He had himself a 6-pack war, and we're going to highlight one of his, and he's showing that the Asian wall is still in style. So we're coming down with a little clan castle lure. We're going to double poison those worthless troops very quickly, and we're going to get going with a golem entry, shattered up top with a couple wizards to funnel. Not ideal wizard placement for that funnel. I do think okay, we got the exposed queen there, so really that's going to help draw everything in there. But after that, it looks like these heroes might take a walk, but the golems get in and start tanking, and we're hitting on some of those perimeter defenses really quick. And yes, there the king goes. So we got a heal in there for golems. Okay, so probably work on that entry a little bit, but it's still effective. The heals have full life. And here comes the Asian wall of hogs. And well, what we're going to do is just anticipate giant bomb spots. There really are no spots for doubles, so not much to worry about for this raid, but just the heals. Did we get a double heal in there? We did. That's funny. Then the final heal goes down right here over another potential giant bomb spot, and we're just wrapping around the base, and we have enough hogs to just muscle our way through this base. That's exactly what we're doing. We got the heroes over here doing some work, and the hogs coming over here. So this maybe not the best attack to highlight as far as finesse goes, but definitely it's still effective. This is a max Town Hall 9 that just got overwhelmed by the Asian wall and a nice little golem entry despite the lack of funneling. So we're going to wrap this up. Sorry, Ramadi, not trying to be too hard on you for a 3-star attack, but yeah, I shouldn't be. You got 3 stars. We can clean it up a little bit though. Anyway, we're going to move on here because we have a couple more attacks I want to show here as soon as we get the 3-star here going. Bingo. Got it. Boom. Let's show Peej. Peej had himself a nice little challenge, and he spent a lot of time planning this one. And he had this little baby Town Hall 10. And yes, look at those defenses. They're Town Hall 7 style. But again, you have that Inferno, and that is a game changer, especially for a low Town Hall 9 here. We got the Clan Castle pole. We even get a bonus bomb and skeleton trap, so we'll take care of that really quickly. I don't know why these guys keep putting these bombs in front of that Clan Castle. It's just like losing a trap. And we only brought 1 poison because we wanted 4 heals. And we're getting all of the Clan Castle and both skeleton traps coming over here where the Golem is going to distract while the wizards take care of the remaining health on the dragon and those skeletons. So here comes the entry, and we're going to do a little funneling here. Nice little wall breaker deployment. Definitely worked, so no issues there. And we got wizards going out to the side. So we're going to have a nice funnel here for our heroes to go straight up the middle. And he's going to kind of Asian wall his hogs up there. And now what made this raid doable, in my opinion, was this Inferno Tower is on single. When that is a low-level Inferno Tower on single, it can be easily overwhelmed. Just like a Witch attack is going to work on singles, Mass Hogs is going to work, especially when there's not a whole lot of high level defenses to take care of them. But we're just healing in mass up the middle here and keeping as many hogs up as we possibly can so that they can swarm those expos and the Inferno, and sure enough it falls, and so does this base very quickly. So we had this nice 35-40 second entry kill squad Clan Castle pull, and then in 15 seconds after the hogs are deployed, this base is roasted. Really well done. Again, another big hit. This was, I don't think it was a fresh hit. I believe there was a scout, so he knew what was in the Clan Castle. So that always helps, obviously. But just a huge hit for not one of our max 9s to have to come down and do this. Again, just nice work from everybody in the clan taking care of business here, because these overmatched wars, they can be really tricky, mostly because you have to have your high-level guys drop down to clean these things up. We didn't have to do that this time. And lastly, we're going to show King of Thieves, who had another 6-pack war taking care of the bottom 2 Town Hall 8s here. So King of Thieves is a max Town Hall 8, and he's coming in here just going to straight hog this dude, Issa. Alright, so we get the Clan Castle drawn and poisoned. Easy peasy. And we're coming up here with a little bit of Gary Balloon action, and they're going to take care of this cannon, and this was a really nice touch. We know the pathing from them hogs is going to go from archer tower to air defense to mortar, and we're going to pull ourselves a giant bomb and expose 2 Teslas. So really nice value for 4 hogs. Even got a couple skeleton traps popped. We got the king coming down here, who's just going to do a little bit of tanking while these initial hogs get going, and we kind of also created a path for our hogs going clockwise around this base. So we're just going to use the heal to get them through that king, who is going to do immense damage on them. He didn't even really need his king in this raid at all. But more hogs coming in, and there are really no giant bomb spots, so not a whole lot of threat. But you know, just working around the base. I feel like a broken record every time I do these attacks, going around nice circular motion, adding hogs as needed throughout the base until there are no defenses left to destroy. And that is going to be that for this base. So King of Thieves, once again, just wrecking these Town Hall 8s with hogs. Nice war. It was a lot of fun. We had ourselves a lot of go wipe wars where we were just winning by a lot of stars. So to have this one and actually kind of get you nervous about it a little bit was a nice change of pace. So hopefully leading into this next update when these war matchups get a little fair, we don't get nervous in the sense that we're overmatched at the Town Hall level, but we're nervous in the sense that we're going up against a clan that is going to bring it. But we might get a little bit of taste of that. This current war we have coming up against Georgia Dogs, they do have some nice looking bases, and just on that alone makes me wonder what they're going to attack like. Hopefully they come with some sweet action for us, but we are at a huge disadvantage. They do have that Town Hall 11, and they have 2 Town Hall 10s on us, I believe. Yes, and even a Town Hall 9 edge on us. So we are definitely disadvantaged, but it's going to be a welcome challenge, and that Town Hall 11 disadvantage won't be for too long. I'm 9 days out on that, so that'll be fun. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed those attacks, and we will get back to you real soon. I'm out. Later.